up, guys? X here, and NTP's back again with another YouTuber statue. Today we have Ghost Gaming. Got a lot of requests for this guy, at least earlier in the past. Not too many recently, but we got quite a few requests for his skin, and we made this, and it ended up looking really good. So yeah, I like it. It's probably one of my favorite skins in the world right now. You can check out his channel. As always, there will be a link to his channel in the description, like we do for all the YouTubers we make videos for. And yeah, so go subscribe. He's nearing 20,000 subscribers. He's over 17,000 right now. So he's nearing a pretty big milestone. So if you want to go subscribe to him, maybe we can help him out a little bit. So yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump into dimensions and stuff since I don't really have anything else to say. Alright, so the legs are 8 by 4 by 12. The torso is 8 by 4 by 12, and the arms are attached to the torso, and they're 4 by 4 by 12. And the head is a really weird one. It's 8 by 8 by 8, and he has kind of like this hat effect that goes all the way around his head. But I ended up, when I made this the first time, since it went all the way around his head, I ended up sucking in his head, like on all sides, front and back. And the only part that kind of looks a little different than it should is the top. So it's the only part about the skin that doesn't make me very happy, because it's not exact with his actual Minecraft skin. But the rest of it is pretty much dead on, and I feel really good about this one. Like, it looks really good, I think, how it turned out. But yeah, so it's kind of its hat effect is kind of like a reverse hat effect. It goes in on all sides. Front, back, and both sides, but then the top is just kind of a regular top. And those dimensions are length by width by height. So, see how much daylight I have left. Alright, so it's starting to set. I got a couple minutes. Should be able to do this. Okay, so this one I'm probably going to zoom in a little bit on, because it's a little bit harder things to see. Right down here at the very beginning, this is clay, light gray and white, black and gray, you can see that obviously. And then you can obviously tell the orange and yellow right there. But yes, just like right here, there's just a couple of clay blocks, and they're not as easy to see. So that's the only reason why I wanted to zoom in on those. But the rest, it's pretty much just black, gray, stone, light gray, and white. And then obviously you can tell what's orange and yellow. Going to the side here. I might have to go to sleep so there's still daylight, because this stuff is actually really hard to see in the dark. So same colors as before, nothing has really changed. Pretty much his entire body is mostly gray, black, stone, light gray. And then the shoes here is like the only part where there's clay. And then you'll be able to tell when it's orange and yellow. Alright, here's the back. Same colors as before, hasn't really changed. It does change when we get to the back, or to his torso though, because it adds in some diamond blocks and cyan. But yeah, pretty much exact same colors. Alright, and then the other side of his leg, it just mirrors over from the other side, so it's pretty easy to remember. Alright, torso here. A lot of stuff going on, so I take a lot of time to look at this. It's really all the same colors, and I don't believe he has any clay on his chest either. That should all just be mainly black and gray, and then there's a little bit of stone and light gray detailing, and then obviously you can tell where the orange and yellow is. Here's the other side. Same colors, no light gray though, so I guess that lighter part is just stone. Alright, it's starting to get dark here. Let me speed through this. Let me just get the back of the torso, hopefully. Alright, so here's where you get some cyan and diamond blocks. You can tell, what's different. Again, all the lighter parts are just light gray and stone on the back of his arms and on his back. There is white and clay right here, though. So right there is white and clay, but that is about it for different colors. Alright, and then just the other side of his arm here is the exact same thing as over there. Just gotta remember that. Alright, and here's the bottom of his hand, since it is a little bit different than a regular one. You have, you know, light gray, stone, gray, and black there. And it's the exact same thing on the other side. And the top of his shoulder, exact same colors. Gray, stone, yellow, gray, and black. Alright, now I'm going to get to his head when, I'm actually going to go to sleep real quick. I'm going to go ahead and sleep on Tobuscus. Because this definitely needs some daylight. Alright, here we are. Okay, so, yeah, his head, kind of goes in. So, yeah, that's really all I can say. The visor part here is obviously cyan and diamond blocks. And, he does have, like, kind of a lighter yellowish greenish color on his mask, so that ended up becoming melon. So watermelons, you know. It's just on his face too. He had some of those colors like on his torso and stuff, but I ended up just keeping it on his helmet because it looked really weird on his body. But it doesn't look too bad just on his head. Ah, I'm bumping into Bottle. Oh yeah, by the way, we've had to put him next to Bottle because, or Bottle 40. Because, yeah, they're recording buddies, and they do a lot of stuff together. So, yeah, they do. Had to put them near each other. We try to keep friends by friends. Alright, so here we go again. With the part going in. It's kind of the same thing here. On the side of his head, you'll notice that, like, his visor kind of shows up, like, as the front of his face. And then the rest of it is just kind of, like, the color of his actual body. And then just, the yellow and orangish parts are just kind of the hat effect that usually sits on the outside of his head. So there's that. Here's the inside of there. Okay, and the back, same thing. I don't think you need me to tell you. Orange, yellow, melons. Lots of stone there on the inside part, gray and black, and then I believe, yeah, it's light gray. I was like, I don't think that's white. Sometimes I even forget the colors that are inside this guy because there's so many. Alright, and then this, it's a little bit different from the other side. Not too different, but just a little bit, just a tad different than the other side. Show up here so you guys can get a better view of everything. Alright, I'll go and show the back here. I mean, you don't have to detail the under parts of his neck or anything, but I always do that. I'm going to do the front neck too, then we'll do the top of his head, and I think we'll be done. Alright, I'll go ahead and do it from the front like this. There we go. So that should be good. Alright, yeah, but just the thing to remember about the head, it's a little weird. It just goes, this part is 8 all the way across, kind of like for the mask, and then just like the rest of them just like kind of sinks in. So, if you want to think about it like a normal head, like this is like a normal head, you know, it's 8 by 8 by 8 all the way around. Just think of the mask part, or like, you know, the helmet part, not mask, I guess. The helmet part, like that's like the normal head part, and then this part just like goes in for like the hat effect. So it makes it look like the helmet actually is a hat effect when really it's the size of like a normal head. So, because if we would have made the hat effect going all the way around, he would have had a really fat head because it would have been popping out on all sides. So. Alright, so I hope this wasn't too long, and I hope it was an easy tutorial to follow. I know I didn't build it, but yeah, those tutorials where you just build it block by block can get very tedious and boring. And especially with this guy where he has a million different colors, I mean, that'd be like a half-hour video probably, 20 minutes, half hour. So I don't think you'd want to watch that, because you'd be pausing just as many times to watch that. But, alright. Any other requests, guys? Go ahead and leave them in the comments. Any other YouTubers? I know we have a bunch of YouTubers, as you can see in the distance there. A million statues that we still have videos that need to come out for. So any other YouTubers or any custom skins or skins on Xbox 360, because that's where this was made, from the skin packs, or any mobs. Hopefully I can get another mob or two out soon. That's about it. Annotations at the top left and top right corner of the screen for the next and last statue. And always, make sure to check out our other statue videos, because we have a ton of YouTubers that a lot of people request that we already have videos for, and we want to make sure that we're getting it to you guys. So yeah. Oh, and I did kind of update Donables a little bit for those of you who've watched Donables, because that's our most popular video right now, and I'm amazed because MU was like at the front for so long with like over 30K, and then just recently Donables passed MU. So, but alright, I've rambled enough. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we will see you for the next one.